Hey guys, this is an updated Peacekeeper task guide for Eagle Eye. For this task, you do have to locate the first and second UAV crash site on Shoreline, as well as obtain the SAS disk drives from both of the crashed drones. And then you do have to survive an extract to be able to hand the SAS drives over to Peacekeeper. So in patch 14, both of the drone locations were moved. So here's a map of Shoreline, and then the new location for the eastern drone is now way further north in one of the new Shoreline expansion areas. And an easy way to explain it is that it basically will be even with the east wing of the health resort. So I will show you guys this now on the map. So I am here on Shoreline, and over this way is where the road to customs extract is, and over here is where the weather station is, and as we know, the spawn for this drone used to be right about here, and then over here to my right is where the east wing of the health resort is. So if we do turn to the right from the health resort, then you will see a fence that looks like it's almost a limit or an edge of the map. However, this is actually a farm expansion or addition to Shoreline in patch 14. And you are actually able to go through this fence without any worries at all. So as we do end up going through this fence here, then you will end up seeing the farm ahead of you and slightly to the right. But immediately in front of us, if we do enter in here, then you will actually see one of the drones. So the same as before, we do have to go up to the right side of this drone and then open up this side hatch door in order to be able to obtain the SAS drive, which should be on the left side of the internal compartment. And so now to show you guys the location of the drone on the west side. So here again is a map of Shoreline, and this drone has now been moved more to the southwest part of the map compared to before. And it is actually very close to the old campsite location and much closer to the swamp area. And now I will show you guys on the map with my PMC. So here we are on Shoreline, and then this is the swamp area. Right here to the right is where the Pat the Lighthouse extract was, as well as the Terminator scav location just before the Pat the Lighthouse. And then just a few more reference points for you guys is that right up here is where the dome was located that you could always see. And then right about here is the old location of the drone in the last patch. And then up here through the trees is where the west wing of the health resort is located. And then the drone is actually going to be located just here to my right. And so as we look over top of this hill, like I did mention, if you are familiar with Shoreline, then this is basically the old campsite location that has now been replaced by this drone. But as we do approach this drone, then we do have to go to the same side as before on the other side and open up that hatch in order to take the SAS drive. We then have to survive an extract from the raid when you do acquire any of the drives to be able to hand them over to Peacekeeper, and you can do this in 1 or 2 separate raids. It will be completely up to you guys. But if you do end up dying in between getting one of the drives or both of the drives and extracting, then you will have to come back to retry getting either one or both of them, depending upon how many that you had. So anyway, hopefully you guys ended up finding this task guide useful and it did help you to get this task completed. Thank you all for checking out my video on this. And if you are still here at the end, I definitely appreciate you, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is just a couple of my different social links in case you guys wanted to connect more easily. I am primarily streaming on Twitch now multiple nights a week. So if you do want to connect with me or my community, that would probably be the easiest way to do so. And if you do come over to the Twitch and you want to join the Discord community, then just type !Discord or cord in the chat in order to get an invite link. And if you don't use Twitch, then I do have a link in the picture as well as a link below in the description. And we are growing and currently have an active and welcoming community with people of all experience and skill levels. So there will always be someone who could help to answer any questions that you may have. As always, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching the video, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.